outside what I imagine. Young, black, and raspy. Catch me with a lab. Young nigga make the slap that make her body do magic. Won't stop till my bank account magnets. Looking like I'm still running paper routes backwards. Money bags, no advance, snap back like a rubber band. Pretty thing with a suntan, make it bounce back when she do the dance. Caught my song, we supposed to pick. See your things through a different lens. Living fast, only one chance. Never pants, how we do the plans. Right? I practice what I preach. They lie or put her out my way, then get lost to see. Not sure what you wanted, but I'm what you need. I know my high just started, bet I hit a peak, yeah. Wave, used to just wanna blend in. Big flex, how I do the syntax now that I got the attention. On the rig, you make it really hard, I just wanna be friends. Treat the night like a vignette for what's coming next, hard to see the end. Yeah, I tread water in the deep end. I'll die young and live plenty days on my defense. In real life, niggas pretend, let them sleep in. We should life feeling like a never-ending repeat of the weekend. Believe it. Yeah, got it. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah, knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah, yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through for the weekend. Chance I put it down, how you need it. Bet I make it hard, I wanna leave it. Ain't nobody realist, it's been added something rigorous. I traded in the cars, it was lost for the dividends. I'm calm, but the temperament been strong when I pencil in. Phone steady, jumping, screening calls like I'm flipping bricks. Got everybody tapping in, but you been kept it solid. When you look me in the eyes, subtle tell I know you got it. When you do the sauce, make me want it a la carte. Got me looking at it like the bullseye of the target. Double tap it. Since day one, but I'm seasoned. Put the work in off season. Niggas talk like they ball hard, when all they really do is reach in. Limit time, hearing small talk. Speaking dreams to existence like a young king at the Lincoln. Big facts for the pretense. Link up, we can sync up. Been in the field off the long snap, back a big talk, let it sink in. To the whole squad, get a ring ting. Let the ops hella stinged in. Recent life feeling like I never ended repeat of the weekend. Believe it. Yeah. Life. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah. Knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through for the weekend. Chance I put it down, how you need it. Bet I make it hard, I wanna leave it. Switch up how I breathe every time I see it. Yeah. Knowing what you want, I know just what you need. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing, I got you falling through for the weekend. Chance I put it down, how you need it. Bet I make it hard, I wanna leave it.
So Wendy's, where y'all from?
ISO. Wendy's. Yeah. Live free, speak your peace. Stay humble in these streets, yeah. In these streets. Let's go. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps and the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York.
We from the home of the biggie, people blowing they ciggies. And these girls going wild cause they flashing they titties, it's litty. Watch your steps cause these blocks be shitty. We grew up on that bad boy in 96 with Diddy. Take a walk, come with me, let me show you what really go down. Fiends on the corner, every hood got a deli or crowns. Cops pull us over, it don't matter if you black or you brown. City never sleeps, this the place that where hip-hop was found.
Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps and the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. I look around as I'm viewing the city. Skyscrapers and bridges, bright lights, fast life, Manhattan living. Cross over downtown, welcome to the concrete. The Nets to Barclays, the Mets to Yankees. Ubers and yellow taxis. And while I'm fitted with some butters, we heard savvy when tight jeans was baggy. From JFK to LaGuardia, city that never sleeps, insomnia. Home of Junior Mafia, word. Playground parks with the trees and the cars. Brownstone buildings with the kids on the porch. Murals on the walls for the ones that we lost. Bodegas on the corner, let me see what's in store. Subway stations with the maps in the cars. Summer cookouts, uncle got the sandals on. Statue of Liberty, we holding up the torch. If they ask where I'm from, tell them this is New York. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, BK all day, BK all day. We go hard, yeah, yeah, like so. Brooklyn, Brooklyn, BK all day, BK all day. We go hard, yeah, 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 yeah.
Let peace, stress free, let it be. God got a bigger plan for you and me. Let peace, stress free, let it be. God got a bigger plan for you and me.
This podcast is rated M.
What do you expect? It's the M-Balm effect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the M-Balm Effect Podcast, number 267. I'm your host with the most, the M-Balm, here live in studio here in Purgatory, the barn known as Purgatory. Right behind me, Strange Saloon. And we have someone with me. Her name is Andrea.
Hello.
I'm sure you've seen her before, right?
A few times.
I think.
Maybe here and there.
Maybe here and there.
Hide coming out from under a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Get you a little camera angle there. There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
We're gonna put her prime and center in the camera spot.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks good. Everything looks good.
yeah. You see this?
Yeah, we see it.
All right.
We see
We're
it.
good.
We're good.
Good.
We're good in the hood here.
Hell yeah.
So we're gonna try to get back on track here with these live streams. It's been a little while, and so here's the problem I'm having right now. Facebook is not reaching a lot of people currently, except for that one
Shocker.
short video, the reel that I did. That really popped off, which was weird.
Which the Joyce one?
No, the one that the lady was talking to the cart narc, and she was saying that she had 3 herniated discs in her neck and 33 herniated dicks in her back. Right in the back.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
Yes, it
That-
will hurt.
Why wouldn't that hurt?
I don't know. Annalisa's fucking shit. Oh my god. Hey, hello, hi.
That would definitely hurt.
It really, yeah, it's astounding. It really is. It's kind of
Even
weird.
if they were little dicks,
Yeah.
it would hurt.
It could be little dicks, could be big dicks,
Yeah.
could be medium-sized
3
dicks.
of them is just that's a lot for a back.
How much can you think you can fit in there?
I don't know. In
Now,
a back?
yeah.
Her back looked pretty solid. I don't know. I feel like she could have fit. She could have fit a good 12.
Her
but,
neck,
but she was
her back. Can't sing the song because we'll
No,
get shot in
no.
the back with some crack. It's kind of whack. Thanks for
Don't
telling me
sit
you're
on the
live.
tag.
Annalise says, "Yeah, I'm trying to hit up some of you out there that I know are what do you call it, regulars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Facebook hasn't really been reaching the fan base, which pisses me off. And I don't know if it's the algorithms. Just I don't know what it is. I don't get it. Like sometimes people get it, and then other people don't even know that we're on live. And it's like then I get the question, well, you're inconsistent. Well, yeah, kind of when things are kind of crazy, but we also try to let people know ahead of time. But it's all dependent on what the algos want to show.
Yeah, which often is crap.
It very much so.
That's just what it wants to show.
It wants to show whatever it wants to show. We have some things to talk about tonight. You can always call the show. 855 M-Balm 19 is our number. 855-622-5619. You can call the show, give us a hello. Go to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell. Get all the notifications. Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash it. Don't forget, TME 2026 hoodies available now. Still available, $34.99. You can get them on theembalmeffect.com. Go there, grab those, and you'll be able to grab yourself a hoodie. Pull over. It's nice and comfy. This weather has been changing nicely. I like it.
I don't believe it. I feel like it's for spring.
It's a rug pull.
It's for spring.
I think it's a
fake
rug pull.
spring.
Yeah, it's a rug pull.
Yeah.
As soon as we get comfy and nice with this, it's going to...
Yeah, today I'm like, do I bring my hoodie? Do I not bring my hoodie? And then I brought my hoodie, immediately didn't want to wear my hoodie, but then when I went to get out of the car later, I was like, yeah, I need a hoodie. I don't know. It's, the area.
Yeah. And now we're going to get an ice storm probably. We'll get a nice ice storm.
Everything is melting down into a nice thin layer.
Nice thin layer.
Right. And then it's going to freeze overnight.
Can't wait.
We're all going to slip around.
I can't wait for that. It's always fun. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
Why not, right? I mean, what else better do we? What else do we have to do that's better than that? Nothing.
And it has to be tomorrow while business hours are like mostly not a thing. Because that's when, I know that my complex definitely doesn't make their maintenance men go around and sprinkle salt.
Why?
No. Because, quite frankly, it shouldn't be their fucking job in the first place. They should hire out people.
You'd think.
But they don't.
You'd think.
And that's the only day off the poor guy has.
Yeah.
So are we going to make him come in and salt? No. Instead, we're going to just, prayer or whatever.
We'll do a prayer.
And slowly walk to
thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Penguin walk, thoughts and prayers. Annalise says, but hope the fam is okay. Right. Fam is okay. Our boy, Count C, says, much love, fam. Much love back at you, my dude. I hope everything's fine with you and your family. We got to get together soon again, Count. We got to get you to the new place here and do an episode again. It was fun. It's always a good time with Mr. Count C. Like that one time he was trying to dance with Joyce when Austin was bringing Joyce to him. Yeah, that was good times.
I'm sure Joyce misses him.
I'm sure Joyce does.
Thoroughly.
Very, very much so.
Very.
Next week we have a special guest coming in studio, which I'm excited for. That's going to be coming up soon here on the 14th of March, which it doesn't seem like it should be that. But there it is, the M-Balm Effect, March 14th, 2026. It's going to be episode 268. Rebecca is going to be coming in studio with us to talk about her advocacy for justice for Sam Nordquist and her fiance, Tim Miller. Mm-hmm. And she's going to be talking about some of the things that she's been doing behind the scenes. She's somebody that brings a little bit more faith to me in humanity. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because honestly, with the way things are going, not a lot of people are helping each other, but she is a very great big help in the community, not only here, but obviously in, Minnesota. So we are going to be sitting down with her next week on Saturday. We had to reschedule. There was some scheduling conflicts there, so understandably so. She sent me this mug or this glass. I just want to say thank you, Rebecca. She asked me for a picture of myself that I enjoyed, and this is one of the. This is a nice picture. It's almost like a wintry photo, and she took it and she got me this glass custom made.
Nice.
So thank you, Rebecca. This is awesome. I have a mixture of some of that nice peanut butter whiskey and Coca-Cola. So this is for you. Skull.
Oh, fancy.
First drink out of the glass.
Yeah, she's always so thoughtful, and even during a time when she, like most people, would be losing their own mind.
I agree.
Like, I don't know if I would be able to say that I could do the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'd be losing my shit if I lost my partner, So, she's a special person. She's
amazing. And I can't wait to sit with her in studio here and dive into some of the things that she's been doing for the Nordquist family and for her fiance and all the stuff that she's got personal experience in, and we'll dive into that stuff next week. So mark your calendars, March 14th, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be in here sitting with Rebecca, talking about some things. Count C says, "Let's do it anytime, brother. Let's schedule something, man. It'll be a good time. We'll have some fun times like we always do. We usually do. Why not? Maybe Joyce will feel a little bit more dancey.
Yeah.
She'll feel a little dancey-wancy.
She was a little frisky last week, so
oh my God, yeah.
Maybe she would round 2, ding ding. This is the season of the Joyce.
The season of she's the reason for this season where it gets hot and heavy. And let me tell you, it's going to get really hot really quickly if she comes in here in studio and gets her way.
Oh yeah.
She even has how like people have wardrobes and they pick out specific like clothes and all that. Mm-hmm. Well, she has a specific thing like a wardrobe for voices. She changes her voices every so often pertaining to the person, the situation, the person, special occasion. She's got her nice fine dining voice, which I'm sure she used when she got dropped at her gourmet party that she had by her friends when they all got drunk, old lady bitch drunk. And they dropped her and they broke her fucking legs.
Was it a Tupperware party or was it like a Setsi?
No, it was a straight up rich people, old people. It was a rich old people gourmet party. It was one of those. You know, I don't know what they do with those things because I'm not rich, but I can tell you right now, they broke her goddamn legs and pretty much costed her life.
Well, if she had just ordered the 12-piece package that came with a free bottle of wine, she probably would have been okay. But
if she would have just went to KFC and got some nice fried chicken and maybe some Nashville hot, she could have gone there in a wheelchair, and she probably would have survived.
Oh,
her son probably wouldn't have got the money and went to Florida like he did.
Like he, just took right off.
Took right off. Probably threw the ashes right out the fucking window. Bye, Mom. Thanks. Annalise says, not Joyce. Jeez, I felt bad for Austin. Oh, Austin, you know, he's a trooper. He's a trooper. He's not in tonight. He's got some things. He's got a procedure he's got going on. I think he did touch upon this last week, but he will be back as soon as he possibly can. I always tell people, just get your health back in order.
Yeah.
You know, it's a shit show. You know, come back to the shit show when you're able to finally process what happens on this show.
Yeah.
We have some things we're going to have to process here tonight, Andrea.
Oh, boy.
You know, at 7:30, we'll probably have to sign off because we have hibachi with some friends.
Oh, yeah.
But in that hour or so, we are going to probably dive into some crazy shit that happened here in the ROC and then other things.
Well, I got my glasses. I'm ready.
Ready to go?
I'm raring and
You're
ready.
to freaking go.
Fucking, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So, you know, I just... I know we all saw this thing about the McDonald's, the CEO.
So I haven't watched it, but I have, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you see a bunch of little stills and clips from different people. So what I was under this understanding of is, like, he didn't even, I don't know, I guess, are we about to see it?
We're about to see it.
Okay, I won't say anything then. I have not seen it. I have just heard a few things.
Here we go.
Chris K here with, you've heard about it, here it is, the Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already. It's in Portugal, Germany, Canada. I love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know.
That's a face of a liar. That is the face of a man who is lying to you point blank. By the way, Big Arch, that's what she said. That's what he calls it. That's what he calls it.
I want to. So is the Big Arch like the Big Mac only better? Is that what that is? Is that what it fucking is?
I think so. I don't know. But this is a man that looks like he eats kale salads.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like he eats his own product. I will say that. And if he does, he doesn't partake often. And I feel like, I mean, I know that if you go through the list of superiority in certain things, fries is very high for McDonald's.
Yeah.
But overall, most healthy people I know, if they're going for a fast food burger, it is not at McDonald's.
No.
It's not.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it's Wendy's or
even the
like
King.
Five Guys. Yeah, right.
Even the King.
Even the King sometimes comes before.
Booger Fling has got some better food, right? They got some good stuff.
I feel like each place has its superior product to others. You know what I mean? Like, Wendy's fries are ass. I don't care who you are. I can't stand an old-fashioned fry. I don't know. I don't like them. No? If I wanted fucking dirt on my fries, I would just throw them on the ground, rub them in it before I put my ketchup on it.
Yeah,
but I
you
don't
just throw them in the toilet, sog them up a little bit with the toilet water, and then take a bite.
That's why I'm not into. Yeah. I'm not into Five Guys.
Not into Five Guys. I'll tell you what. Eric says looks like someone needs to double down on some McDowell's. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so I don't even know, like.
Yeah.
He's going to take the smallest bite in the planet.
He's going to take a Squidward bite. Yeah, he does. So here we go. Yeah, Squidward bite. He goes.
So here we go. First, holy cow.
Like, he's never seen this before. This is his first time.
He literally, didn't he just say right before he fucking opened it that they've been testing it and...
He's a fucking liar. Liar. I don't trust him.
By the way... Germany, their burger quality is better.
Yeah?
So even if they tested it in Germany, Germany's getting a better goddamn burger than we are.
Probably.
So it probably tasted good there.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think that properly counts.
We got they got the Big Mac and we got the Big Mike. LOL. Eric says. Oh yeah, that's. Oh boy.
Yep.
It's probably AI. He's got the salute. Yeah, you never know. This might even be. I don't even think this guy's a real person. I think he's AI.
It's just a burger made out of glue or whatever else they make their fake
glue
burger.
and something else we're about to talk about. Hold on, let's go.
It's a big burger. We've got a very unique kind of sesame.
How is it? It's a fucking sesame bun. What's so unique about it? Can we please hold on there and just understand that a fucking bun with sesame seeds is no different than any other sesame seed bun?
And last time I checked, isn't there somebody else that fucking uses sesame seed buns? Oh, half the planet.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say you know I could go to Booger Fling right now and get me a nice cess bun with a bird.
All the seeds.
I get all the seeds. I get all the salt.
The seed will be all over your.
Oh, there's a lot of. I'm spilling seed everywhere, Andrea. I got seeds spilling. I got seeds spilling in my car. On my car seat.
All over
I got seeds spilling on my wife. I got seeds spilling everywhere when I'm at the Booger Fling.
Yep.
This is what I do. I go to Booger Fling and I spill my seed.
Yep.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Well, so, I don't know why Big Mac Daddy here thinks that he's the first to have his seed exposed.
Yeah, I know. His seed is most definitely going to be exposed after this. Just had a Sonic Smash Burger, and I got to say, that was pretty legit. Eric said, yeah. Did you spill your seed? I hope you spilled your seed. I mean, if you got to spread your seeds, do it in a way that makes you got to spread your seed.
Yeah. But
McDonald's is spilling their McSeed right all over the place, and he's doing it live here on the video, and he's going to do even more.
Poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce.
Don't you like some big
Arch sauce?
Yeah, big Arch sauce. We're gonna be talking about some sauce later on this episode, so don't go anywhere after this. But it might even be Big Arch sauce.
So Big Arch sauce means that it's not what I was hoping it would be, and that's annoying.
I agree.
Because why can't I just get a Big Mac without that stupid middle bun, that fucking hard edged.
Fucking dope.
That hard edged.
Delicious.
It's like blocking the meat from touching each other. I don't like it.
Sometimes I want the meat to block the meat, depending on the situation.
I don't want any cock block meat.
Eric says, I mean, you gotta make sure it's consensual to spread them seeds. Yeah, absolutely. That's the first and foremost important thing is make sure you have the consent before you spill your seed. Well, even if it's a fabricated car seat.
And so if McDonald's has never had a seeded bun before,
right? This is the first one.
Would somebody feel violated if they opened it up and saw the seed and didn't know?
And then they got impregnated by a McDonald's burger.
That's just
kind of sad. What's it look like?
Little hamburglers.
Little hamburglers coming out.
Little grimaces.
Looks like a McRoyale with cheese because of the metric system. Yeah, I agree. It's probably a McRoyale.
So what is this Arch sauce? What is it? Just like fucking mayo ketchup?
Probably something
with a little
disgusting.
Ranch or something? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's probably something gross.
And of course, some lettuce. So, there's so.
By the way, I fucking hate lettuce on my burger. Just take it off. I don't want it. Really? It's a big waste of time. It just gets everywhere. It falls out of the burger.
This is where we. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. We're not going to always agree on things, but I hate lettuce. I mean, I'll do it if I have to.
So what needs to be on your burger to make it the ultimate burger?
It's got to have onion for sure. First and foremost.
I'm like, hey, milk. Not unless it's a cooked onion,
nope.
A grilled onion,
raw fucking onion, fucking straight up. Dude. Tomato. Tomato, cheese. You got to have the cheese. You got to have some a little ketchup on there. Mustard and some hot sauce, depending on what kind of hot sauce. Now I'm not a stickler for hot sauce. Just put some Frank's Red Hot on it. If you want a nice little sizzle on your tongue.
No pickles?
What's that?
Pickles.
Oh, pickles? Yeah, I gotta have pickles in there too. Yeah, I gotta have the picks.
Yeah.
I would say I like the meat sauce. It depends. Like if I go to Bill Gray's, which is if you don't know what that is, it's a local fast food joint here in the ROC area. I gotta say, one of the most beautiful burgers I've ever had. And if you just melt the cheese fucking right and you do it rounded and it's kind of melted, it's perfect. Some people melt it too much and then it's just runny down the burg. I don't want that. Give me a nice, well-rounded, sort of melted piece of cheese, and then put some hot sauce on that bitch. You know, put some onion on there, all that good stuff. But lettuce.
You like it to have a kick.
Yeah, if I can. But you put that lettuce on there, it's just a mess. It's just like it's like wet leaves. I don't want it. If I want wet leaves, I go outside in the fall. We got that all year round. We got it every year. We got even now. You could find some wet leaves on your lawn. I guarantee. You can slap that sumbitch right on your burg.
That is, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I like a nice crunchy piece. I'm mad if I open it up and it's this little fucking wilted piece of sad lettuce, then I'm upset. If I'm gonna have lettuce, it needs to crunch at me.
Crunch. Eric says, "Hey, gotta double up. If it has lettuce, that makes it a salad, so it's healthy." Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, 100%. Very health.
Then it combats some of the other calories.
Yeah, it Mortal Kombat's the calories.
Much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing. I don't even know how to attack it.
You fucking sissy. You just put it up to your mouth and you take a big bite. What do you mean you don't know how to attack it?
Because he doesn't want to. That's the problem. Because I'm telling you right now, I would have ripped into that like a fat chick because that's what
I would have ripped into that like I would taco. Do you understand? And there's no goddamn holding me back. Yeah,
like
get in there.
Motorboating that fucking burger.
Yeah, you get the tongue working and everything. You get your tongue in between the buns and do your fucking job. This is how you practice anyways.
Yeah.
Get it going.
Fucking big old bite.
Yeah, and pretend the little man in the boat's in there somewhere and just work at it, okay? Some people can't find that. It's astounding, I know. Very hard to understand how that could even be possible, but here we are.
Yeah.
So
it's like look for the pickle.
Yeah, it's a little dill, got a little pickle.
You just gotta look for the little dill nub.
Little dill nub.
Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out.
Yeah, something else is coming out too.
All right, the moment of truth.
Crispy onions.
Look at this.
Okay.
This is the man who's telling you to eat his burger, and this is how he bites it. Watch. What is that? Dude, you could have totally taken a bigger bite. Unless your mouth is proportioned in a very small way. Come on. This is where he's like, ugh, give me a puke bucket.
That is so good.
Now, I don't know. Somebody else also pointed out the fries. They said that it's lower in the beginning, and then they get higher. Look, okay, so let's take a look at the fries.
Okay.
See the fries?
Yes.
See the level they're at? Now let's go back. Let's go back to where he takes a bite. Why is there more? They've been taking double takes of this. There's no way this is one take. There's no way this is one take. This is fake.
So then
it's like the fucking moon landing all over again. This guy's just not real. He's AI. It's AI. I don't believe him. I don't buy this. And I won't buy this burger either. If he can't trust it, I won't either.
Well, I don't what's this arch sauce? What do you mean crispy onions? What are we talking about here? I don't understand what it is.
I don't know. It's a good question. Eric says he is like, sorry, I don't eat like the pores. Yeah, basically. That's essentially what I'm getting out of this, Eric. I'm not even lying. Like, that's exactly it.
Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
Liar. You suck. Fucking your fries are telling you.
That is so good.
Your fries are telling on you. Okay, look at that. Is that appetizing? You like that? He goes, that's a big bite. Well, I'd never seen it. Look at that bite. Look how small that bite is. What is that?
I've seen little girls take bigger bites.
What do you mean bite? That's like a nibble. That's like a little fish nibbling on a worm.
Who could take a bigger bite of that burger if they thought it was good.
Yeah, I don't like this. I think
it would have to be a good burger.
Exactly. Like Bill Gray's. Not affiliated. Not sponsored.
That's a big bite for a big arch.
That's a big lie for a big douche.
It's distinctively McDonald's.
Look at his face. He's like, I want to throw up now. I want to puke.
Distinctively McDonald's. What the fuck does that supposed to mean?
Only McDonald's could do this type of burger?
Because it's people meat. It's people meat, Andrea. That's why he said this.
Somebody needs to give me somebody. I didn't research it enough. I need to know what the fuck people's description of this arch Big Arch sauces.
I think it's adrenochrome.
Because the only thing that because crunchy onions are always put on those rodeo burgers, and if this is just them trying to and they've fucking put out something like that before, so it can't be that. So what is this, like fucking barbecue and ranch mixed together? You're calling it an Arch sauce? I swear to God, I swear that's what these kind of people will do. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, what's the sauce, bro?
Yeah, I don't.
Tell me what the sauce.
I don't trust it. I think, and even Eric says, he goes, he took a nibble of bread there. Yeah, that's basically it. He didn't really do much.
It was probably all bread and crunchy onion or whatever he was talking about.
He likes his on and people meat.
But it also is unlike anything else on our menu.
So this means that this people meat that they're using, right? Wink, from the Epstein Island. I know there's a lot of people that got upsetty spaghetti about that, but that episode in particular. But yeah, I don't know. I think when he says there's nothing else you can get from other than this being at McDonald's, it just leads me to believe that there's a special ingredient that they are using, and maybe, just maybe, it's something that we don't want to admit.
Yeah, so that's why. Something creamy in the barbecue sauce.
Yeah. It could be.
And it's not ranch.
Yeah, it's not. It might not be ranch. It might not even be blue cheese. It might be something else. And it might not be good for you. It's something I wouldn't recommend. It's probably Soylent Green.
So considered high in protein?
Yes.
It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness.
The gooiness? Is that how he's describing his product?
But those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And, of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch.
Lie.
But Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
And after that, he spit everything out.
Oh my God,
he spit it out, and he had himself a kale salad. Yeah. Or he had some he had some gourmet shit made by his private chef.
He had some smoked salmon.
Well, I will say, I mean, this is not the last of this saga, so a lot of people were giving him shit. They were giving him shit. Yeah. And, you know, that's just to be expected.
Well, yeah. So what shit are we talking about now? Are you going to bring up any of the other? So supposedly, like Wendy's and all them.
Yeah, they were making fun of this.
Piping up. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Chris had made a little post on his social media interwebs page. He said, "You guys are dragging this way too far." Well, I mean, are we though? Are we dragging it way too far? Why is it cutting it out there? It's weird. Well, we'll get it up. I took a normal bite, and somehow the internet turned it into he didn't even bite it. Everyone's bite is different. Not everybody needs to unhinge their jaw for the camera. Now, that'd be interesting. Please, I mean, he's probably a cyborg, so I wouldn't doubt it. Also, calling it a product is normal. Every restaurant in the world calls their food product internally. Relax. It was lunch, not a competitive eating. Okay. Well, let's just be honest. A human being wouldn't eat like that. They wouldn't act like he did when they were. Right. You just you open the box, you pick up the burg, and you shove it in your fucking mouth. Yeah. And you take a nice big chunk out of it. Yeah. You don't sit there and you don't sit there and go, I'm afraid of my own product.
Well, I bet you it's because they don't, like how bite 2 or 3, the shit starts falling apart or whatever. Yeah. They probably kept making him doing a singular bite so that the product wouldn't fall apart. So it would look pretty.
The product.
That's what he called it, so that's what it's going to be, the product.
Eric says, after the camera cuts off, I need my stomach pumped now. Got to get this poison out before the effects take hold. The shakes are coming, I'm sure, right? Right? I'm sure they're coming.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I saw this video, and I was just like, his facial expressions were of disgust. As I was watching this, I'm like, this guy doesn't feel confident that this is going to be a good product. And I'm sure he knows what's in. I mean, it's just like that. There was, I think it was Campbell's, and somebody had recorded a really high up person in the company, and they had just said that they're using like 3D printed chicken. Mm-hmm. Did you remember this? And he no longer works for Campbell's, by the way. Shocking, I know. But yeah, there's things going on out there that you just have to think about. And if the CEO is eating his own product, right?
If your CEO has the personality of a wet fucking noodle, then you shouldn't have them biting into it because that isn't that's not. You should have had somebody else fucking. They would have been better off doing their normal standard. Let's get some fucking athlete who everybody knows isn't eating this on a daily basis to fucking take their fake bite. And maybe their commercials, maybe the bite in the picture needs to be smaller than if he thinks his bite is a more normal size.
Yeah. Right. Have the janitor come up and take a bigger bite and then be like, yeah, look at the bite I gave you. I gave this big burger a big bite, and then he didn't really adjust it. We know they took more takes because the fries got even more loaded. When normally when I'm eating my lunch, the fries go down. Yeah. But for him, the CEO of McDonald's, the fries, they miraculously
rise from the dead.
Yeah, they miraculously get more filled. I don't know how that happens, but that's essentially what happens.
It's because he's got it's one of his job perks. He gets a never-ending supply.
Yes,
it just refills itself.
Yes,
you just didn't see.
You didn't see it.
God,
I know. God forbid. God forbid. But that's what happens. People get a little upset because they have to eat their own product, and then they give you a little bite and act like it's the most delicious thing in the world when they spit it out. He did. I think Booger Fling got into this too, and the CEO had taken like a huge ass bite of his burger. Yeah. Everyone's making a big deal about it.
Yeah, everybody's making a big deal about it. Wendy's even went so far supposedly as to throw in an extra jab about they could do like a competition with the frozen desserts because their machines actually work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. They never. Yeah, they actually do work.
Listen, but there's a reason why those machines work. Number one, I don't know what goes on at McDonald's. Somebody would have to, figure that out. But I can tell you right now, Frosty shit shows up in a bag.
In a bag?
It shows up in a bag. And the employees have to empty it out before the end of the night.
Yeah.
And there's two of them.
There's two of them?
There's always two of them. Well, so no matter what they say, even if one's fucking broken, the other one would work.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with McDonald's, but
you let us know. What do you think? Did he actually was he genuine? Was he legitimate about this or what? Leave us a comment down below, and you let us know what you think.
I just think he's got the blandest personality on the fucking planet, and so it was stupid to use him at all.
He's the kind of one that you would even you would have a get together at a family party, and this is like a family member you don't really talk to, but he shows up, and the family's like actually normal, and he's not. So he comes to the family, and people are like making sex jokes and all that. And he just has to automatically leave because he just can't handle it. Like you got Aunt Sue sitting at the dinner table. Mm-hmm. Cracking fart jokes, and he just throws up and has to leave. He has to take his handkerchief out and dab his like little mouth.
And he's like totally offended.
Yeah, he's totally offended.
Can't handle it.
Like he's got to go home and hang himself in the basement after he's done with that dinner.
I just don't understand why right now, because right now I feel like, maybe it was cool to be a billionaire a few months ago or so.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now there's a lot of billionaire animosity.
Oh,
so why are we using our CEO or whoever the fuck as our spokesperson for a new product?
Get a regular person that works in the company.
Anybody.
Somebody.
There would have been less of a fucking uproar, and people still would have been talking about whether or not it was its ass if you just did a regular goddamn commercial.
He made a video, I guess, say that, people were like, saying you don't eat McDonald's. It's your first time. He goes, and he goes, I eat at McDonald's every day. Yeah, you eat at McDonald's, but you're probably eating other food. You're probably not eating McDonald's. See, he worded it in a way that made sense. Eric says you can get a hell of a deal close to closing time for Frosties at Wendy's. Frosties plus French fries equals heaven.
Listen,
best combo.
When I worked there, because of how long it would take to break the fucking machine down, because you have to turn it off and let it, some of it doesn't have to completely liquefy, but most of it does. So, if you don't turn it off with a half an hour to spare, you're waiting on that goddamn machine. So people, we would guesstimate how many people do we think are going to come through in the last half hour of being open and ask for a Frosty.
Right.
And then we would make a whole bunch of them and stick them in the ice.
Yeah.
And then we'd break the goddamn machine down early because we didn't want to be there till 1 a.m.
No.
cleaning the building.
No, you don't want to do that.
Ugh.
You want to get the fuck out.
So I'm sure, like, if any building is smart during the last 10 minutes, they're like, you want 2 Frosties? You want 3 Frosties? Because I bet you they're all doing the same thing we were, which was like, fuck this shit. Like, you got to break it down every night. Fine, I get it, but.
Oh, shit. There's. What was that?
What was fucking. Dude.
What was that?
I don't know, but twice. That's happened to me twice.
Okay. It was weird. Like that speaker just went off.
Yeah, the speaker was like, thought
It's
I was
talking
talking.
shit.
And was talking back. I don't know. When I was driving to work the other day, all of a sudden Weezer came over top of what I was already
Weezer?
playing. Yeah, it was.
It just interrupted your day. Like, hey, fuck off.
It was Holiday. I was listening to Boundaries, so it's like it's like in the middle of a breakdown, dudes yelling and screaming, and then all of a sudden, hip, hip, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I thought like my Bluetooth had somehow picked up another car with my car, but it didn't make any sense, and it wouldn't fucking stop. Like I turned off, I paused Boundaries, and you could still hear Weezer playing. I had to like go out of the app completely. It was fucking weird.
It's like the transmitters that you have for the AM FMs. It might be a possibility.
I was just like, what is going? This is the weirdest mashup ever.
Eric says it's the disembodied voices again. Hey, it might even be Joyce's new voice. She's testing out some voices. She's over here. She's in the back. Maybe she's doing some of that.
She's doing a little Weezer karaoke.
Yes, she likes herself some Weezer. You know. You know, a lot of negative things are happening in the world. I asked the question on our Facebook page, what's something positive that happened to you this week? And we got some comments. Brittany Sage said, listen, I'm fucking trying to come up with a positive. I'm having a week. However, I have a car, a house, food, and a food pantry to help others. The weather was gorgeous yesterday. This was commented 2 days ago. The weather was kind of gorgeous today, even though the rain was happening. I'm fine with that. The temperatures were nice. So I'll give it that, you know. Rose says, the snow melted. It's still melting. It's still melting.
Yeah. We still got a little mound in the corner.
A little mound
of our parking lot.
Nothing like a little mound.
Yeah.
Suzanne says, dogs and sunshine and sitting on a hot tub because I haven't done those things since September. Next time I'll be in the hot tub.
Hell yeah.
She sent us this picture. Yeah. You got to have some fun out there. You got to enjoy the weather while we can because it's coming. I mean, like you said, it's going to give us the fake rug pull.
Yeah.
Give us the old rug pull, and then next thing you know, the nice weather's gone, and we're back to December, and it's a tundra again.
Yeah.
Hope not, but we'll see. It never gives us the full outcome of spring when it teases us. It gives us a taint tickler for a minute, and then we're back at it.
Yep.
Back at it again.
Yep. All the plants will start sprouting a little bit, and you're like, quit it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Did you hear about this shooting that happened in Pittsford? There was a welfare check. No, this was not yesterday, Friday. This is last week, Friday. So there was a welfare check. I've heard rumors that it was somebody was doing air duster.
Oh.
I don't know. Something happened. There was a welfare check that happened, and the Monroe County Sheriff's Department went to this location. And so they responded, they did the welfare check, and unfortunately what happened was this German Shepherd jumps out of the door, bites the deputy, and the deputy takes his pistol out and shoots the dog, killing it on sight. Did you hear about this?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that happened last week, Friday. Let's see here. I got the article right here so we can dive into this more. A Monroe County Sheriff's deputy shot and killed a dog after it bit the deputy while responding to a welfare check Thursday evening in the town of Pittsford, authorities said. Kind of weird, though. Pittsford, the town of Pittsford usually is like uppity. I order a mail order bride from Russia, and I have a nice, huge mansion, but apparently they were doing something to have all this going on. But deputies with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office were called to a home on Stone Road just before 7 p.m. for a check the welfare call. As a deputy walked up the driveway toward the house, a dog got loose from the home's breezeway and attacked, biting the deputy in the leg. Officials say the deputy, who suffered a puncture wound, fired 2 rounds from an agency-issued service weapon, killing the dog, according to the Sheriff's Department. The deputy was taken to a local hospital, treated, and released. So this happened And, you know, there's not much else out there right now, but I do know of something after the fact that had something to do with this particular scenario.
Okay.
And if you're a fan of a show here on the radio, it is not based here. It's based in Cleveland, Ohio. I'm not going to give free publicity. You'll know what I'm talking about. I've said it probably in the past before. But there's a show that this person who owned the dog was very known to be a big fan of. She would call the show, and I guess she was kind of acquainted with one of the people on the show. Mm-hmm. So what ended up happening was this happens, and then that weekend, this lady takes her life. She's known as Carrie from Rochester on that show. So she took her own life after her dog was unalived by the deputy responding to the call. And, you know, I want everyone to take some consideration here as to, you know, a lot of people were thinking like, okay, so is this what did it? Is this what set her off? And we don't know. Mm-hmm. We don't know the full circumstances of what happened here.
It just might have been the last leg.
Well, that's just
the last straw.
Completely, you know. So this is Carrie and her dog here. It's sad. The whole situation sucks. And just to hear that this happened, and you know, I follow that show. I followed that show for many, many years, and I've heard her on the phone and talking. She's went to events and all that stuff, but you know, I gotta say, like, nobody saw this coming. You know, a lot of people don't see this coming. And to be quite frank with you, this is a sad situation. I know, like, a lot of people that own dogs and cats would understand that when you lose an animal, it's literally losing family. Mm. And so this is exactly what happened. And I just, you know, to hear that this happened and then she took her own life. And then there were some people like asking, like, oh, how did it happen? Like, whatever. I understand there's morbid curiosity, but is it really the right time to ask that question? No. But I just, you know, it's sad. It's somebody here from Rochester. And, you know, there's a lot of people out there that deal with this. You know, maybe not particularly shooting, you know, dogs by the cops, but losing something and deciding it's time to leave this earth.
Well, I mean, if there was already a welfare check going on in the first place, there was already trouble to begin with. And if that was one of the last things that she felt she had.
Yeah. Eric thought we were talking about an actual welfare check, like one he would receive from the system.
Oh no!
Yeah, no. He goes, oh, a health and wellness check.
Yeah. So
somebody,
so either somebody must have thought that something had happened to her, like, so she was either not responding to messages or she was sending out messages that were troubling.
Yeah, I don't,
because I've had to do welfare checks on people before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what her situation was in that point in time. I don't know if it was.
And I can't imagine being the person who requested it.
Yeah, I know. And then like you feel bad about it.
Right, because you didn't plan for that to happen. And then you didn't plan for her to have that reaction.
It's a double whammy. You know, we've heard it in the past where people have their dogs get loose and they get shot by a cop. It's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, especially if she didn't know that somebody was coming over.
Right.
And if the dog, you know what I mean? I don't know. Is she a single female who purposely had her dog to be her protection?
Yeah, I mean, it
like,
could be.
You're really not supposed to. You're supposed to try to make sure that your dog doesn't do those kind of things.
Yeah.
And you're also supposed to make sure that your dog can't get out if they are if they do have a tendency. Like towards the end of my bulldog's life, she was getting nippy. Because she was going blind, and so I didn't like her being around kids anymore, even though I didn't really give a shit when she had been younger.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you don't want to take the chance.
Right. So I was always like more cautious when I was walking her and stuff about not just letting everybody approach her. But
yeah, you never know.
But also, if you're not aware that somebody's gonna show, like, are you supposed to be on fucking guard 24/7 in your own home?
Right. Exactly.
Like
what?
Especially if the welfare check had to do with her I don't know. You had said something about possibly a chemical abuse or something.
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with her per se. It just was somebody in that building or that location, and then the dog broke out of the breezeway, and yeah. So I mean, it's just sad. You hear cops shooting dogs all the time. You don't really hear this person committed suicide after the fact. I guess there was some posts on her official, like her personal Facebook page, alluding to not. Losing her baby, and like she posted a picture of her dog running into the field. Like, it was just sad, right? But nobody thought that this was going to be the outcome. So just food for thought. When you're dealing with something like this or somebody, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. What could be happening behind those closed doors could be potentially, this could be the final nail in the coffin, no pun intended, to someone's decision to do that. Mm-hmm. So just, with the world being as crazy as it is right now, you just have to kind of put that into perspective. There's a lot of ugliness going on.
It's rough. It's hard. I've been trying to do that.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were like, the cop was trigger happy. It's like, I don't think the cop woke up that morning thinking, I'm going to go kill a dog today. Like, right. That's not how that works. Well,
and puncture wound, that means the dog was in there, and we weren't there to know if because sometimes the dog will be like rawr, 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 and then they're out. And then there's other ones that latch right on and are not gonna leave.
I did home delivery service for a while, and I had dogs that would run out of the house. There was one time I was in the middle of the street, working the side of the truck, and these two German Shepherds came out of nowhere, off the leash, into the road, and luckily they didn't do shit. But think about that for a minute. You never know.
So my dad, he used to run the certain section that it was like part of our neighborhood, but then he'd go out into this like long main road and a country road, and he actually got pinned in a ditch.
Oh shit!
By two Rottweilers, who not only were like. Now the owner was trying to keep that, like what they had done was they had put up the invisible fence.
Yeah.
But the dogs were actually getting more pissed off.
Yeah.
By whatever that fence was doing to them.
Oh yeah.
They, you know what I mean? Like, so they're past their mark, hurting themselves and looking at my dad like my dad is the reason why they were in pain.
Yeah.
And then you got the opposite end of the spectrum where, like, my bulldog wouldn't hurt a fucking... She's scared of everything. She's scared of her own farts. But for some reason, when somebody would go to walk up into our area, she would run at them full speed. And looking at a bulldog... Yeah. Like... there were so many times where people would, like, pull up their leg, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. And then she'd run right up until she got to you, and then she'd just be like... and sniff your leg. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
But the way she was running at you, you didn't think that was her intention. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, so in either, you don't know. Like, sometimes the dog is seriously irritated.
Yeah.
And other times the dog is like, me, me, me.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah.
Going back to the positive side of things, though, Laura says, or Lauren, I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong, but bear with me. She says, I have my family and I have my pets and I have a place to live and food to eat. Those are my positives. Oh, and we're getting a new couch soon, so that's nice. And our animals are part of the family, most definitely. Yeah, 100%. I know for a fact that if it was my dog, look, this is why, and I know it's not always the case where you can always catch things on the whim, but if you can do everything in your power to make sure your dog doesn't run out of the house, do everything you can. Gates. I know it's not always easy. And look, especially in this scenario where you don't really know this is going to happen, where the cops are going to show up and all that, it's kind of hard to kind of tell what's going to happen throughout the day. Like you're not expecting this. Yeah. So I get it's not always the case.
Yeah, but if they're a biter, you have to be. But like you said though, like if she might have had all the precautions set up all the way up to her property line, and they were on it.
And that's all it takes is just that one split second.
They were fucking on her. They were on it.
Yeah.
And all the dog saw was
threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't know.
No.
The dog's not going to know. Eric says, I have a few stops on the route on being a sanitation worker that have some angry dogs. I have been bit twice at different locations now. If the dogs are out, we don't even stop. Yeah, understandably so. Like, there was times where if I knew the house had a dog that was aggressive, I'm not either the person comes out and gets the stuff, or I would call them. If they didn't answer, we would figure something else out. But I'm not stopping and going up to the door knowing that the dog is outside,
ready to
go. Yeah, it's just, to me, safety's huge. It's one of the biggest things in my whole, I guess you could say, life. I'm aware of my surroundings and all that, and I would much rather be safe than to try to be the hero and deliver shit to a door and get probably bit in the throat. Nobody knows.
Yeah,
you don't want that.
With sanitation, I don't blame you at all.
No, you don't want that.
Not, nope. You don't get paid enough to deal with that.
No thanks.
Nobody does.
No, not a chance. Not a chance.
The only people who, and I bet you they don't even get paid enough, are dog catchers.
Yeah.
They're the ones that knew what they signed. That's what they signed up for. When you're working like any other truck delivery service, any of that, you didn't sign up for that.
No.
You didn't.
He says they didn't break skin, but nah, I ain't gonna risk it.
Yeah. No. Makes sense.
Laura says, that's why I'm glad we live out in the countryside. The worst we have to worry about if our little dog gets out is her running in the road. That's terrifying enough for me. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
We're in the country now, kind of, and
that's my cousin's dog. Toby's a little thing, and
I
don't know I don't know why, but every time the door opens, he's like, freedom. And they live out in the middle of the country as well, but they've had a couple of prison breaks where he's just like,
it's a prison break, jailbreak,
and they're like, no. And you gotta be happy about those moments where you're like, thank God there isn't 50 cars going by here right now, because I couldn't imagine living on a busy corner.
Right. No.
My ex, his dog got hit. I wasn't over that day. I was like, I would have been traumatized if I had been there. But I can't. You know what I mean? Like, be out front and no.
So, a couple of years ago, I had a special guest on. Talked about a scenario where this girl had taken this man's remains, ash, cremations.
Not family?
Nope. Her boyfriend.
Okay.
And shoved it in a butt plug and wore it in the airport where they found it and all this other good stuff. Okay? So that happened a few years ago, about I think that episode happened in 2022.
Can I ask a side question?
Sure.
Was the butt plug
it was a heart shape.
Was it infused in it, or
Basically.
was it like an empty container with the ash in it?
I think it was infused, if I remember correctly.
It infuses at least
or was maybe
a little bit better.
Maybe it was, though. Maybe, I don't know.
Because if it was a container with dust inside, I would be like,
it might have
worried
been,
about
it might have been, though.
breakage.
I don't remember exactly what it was.
I would rather have an infused.
Yeah.
If I'm going that route, but okay.
And I will say that was pretty weird on its own. But now there's this video that I saw, and it made me realize.
Oh, I'm about to blow your mind. Okay,
this made me realize where we have come in our society. Take a look. We're gonna watch this video here for you.
I wonder if this is.
I hate that there's music, but you see what's going on here, right? You know what that is. You know what's happening.
There's more than just that out there.
Yeah.
So that's just like a cutesy little vial with the fully saturated juices. Right?
Why? But why?
Okay. Well, hey, listen. There are people out there who
even he's look at this guy. He's like, huh? What?
There are people out there who have businesses where they take the jizz, they dry it, and turn it into a powder, and then they make jewelry and shit.
Why?
So
why are we doing this?
That's why when you were like, wait till you see this. That's what I thought you were going to show me. This is just a lazier version.
Yeah, I was going to say at least there's some thought behind that one. Eric says, I guess spreading a seed fully Come full circle here. Yeah, circle jerk. There's a full circle jerk here. Look at this. I can't believe what we're seeing. Why? Would you do this? Would you let this happen?
Again, I don't want any of this jewelry, but if you're making me take it, I'd rather it be the dried up, mixed in to the resin, not a little tiny vial. What if the little cork pops? First of all, it's going to dry out at some point anyway, so it's why are we even putting it in there like that? But that shatters, and then you just got little tiny shards of glass and powdered people.
Yeah. And now you've impregnated everybody that's in reach of this. Talk about spreading your seed.
Oh, you just think you could just put a little droplet of water on it and it comes back to life?
Yeah, it's like a fucking chia pet. Put water on it and it grows. Chia.
Kind of would be like those guys in the background.
Yeah.
You just
yeah. If you didn't know, those are two sperm fighting it out in the fucking.
You see, you guys,
big giant sperm.
You guys see the giant sperm back there? That's what it looks like when you rejuvenate them. Put the water back in. They be fighting.
That's what we did. You didn't know that? That's kind of what we did. We had to. When you need that little protein shot to make it through the day, different strokes for different folks. 100%. That's actually a good. That's a good marketing.
Analogy.
Yeah. We could make a special sauce for the M-Balm effect. You know, some people have like beers and all that. Well, we can make a sauce.
Special sauce.
Special sauce. We can't call it the Big Arch sauce like they've been doing it over there at McDonald's.
You could probably, maybe you can make extra money if you put a little bit of sperm on one of the hoodies before you send it.
Oh, I'm sure that'll go over well. What the fuck is this on here?
Use it to wipe up afterwards. Just pass it out.
Pass it out. Yeah.
Smell it along.
Yeah, that.
Just wad it up in a ball. Now, and then everybody can get a good idea of what it's like to be a mom of a teenage boy.
That's truly giving the listeners the full effect of this show.
Give them a stiff hoodie.
We don't give stiff drinks around here. We give stiff hoodies. Stiff stiffies and stiff hoodies. We could even get Socks the cat over there involved. Oh yeah. We can get Socks the cat.
Socks.
There you go.
Good old Socks.
Yeah.
He's already like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's the irritating thing. He gets out and gets scared, and instead of just coming back when we call him, he just freezes and waits for Eric to tromp out there across the fence.
Of course.
Oh, the dog? Are we going back to the dog?
That's the dog. It sounds just like Toby.
Do you think you could give a dog, like, you could get a dog stuff in there?
No.
You know, some people have, like, tattoos of, like, paw prints.
What is this? European vacation?
Yes.
Wait, no, was it your...
Yeah.
No, it was Van Wilder. It was Van Wilder.
Yeah.
And see, I can't watch that scene, even though I know it's all fake.
Yeah.
This,
Van Kilmer. Jim Kilmer.
Not so much, I don't care about the insinuation scene. It's the next scene where they're eating it, and the one dude, like, holds the cannoli up and it's just dripping, and I just can't. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Eric says, someone commits a crime with a hoodie they bought, then boom, you are the person of interest. Yeah, the DNA would be all over.
Shit, we didn't think about that.
Yeah, we didn't think that one
frame you
through.
for murder.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Shit.
They'd be busting through that door behind you mid-episode.
SWAT shows up.
Yeah. You know, I gotta be honest with you.
Where were you?
Yeah, where were you? They don't even care about crime that happens like that.
No.
They just don't care. New York State doesn't care about crime here. They don't. What crime? What crime? We just poo-poo crime. We just go, crime doesn't exist here. We just fucking don't do that. Speaking of mid-episode and delivery services, there was a guy that. So this is a true story, and it was confirmed by the person that did it. But I started out at a company, and I was told that this guy, mid-sale, went outside near the truck and had to go really bad. And so he dropped trowel and took a dump on someone's driveway. This was out, I want to say the town of Waterport. I've been to Waterport. It's
I know somebody who's taking a dump in the parking lot of Blockbuster. So,
but this guy did real sales, Andrea. Like this guy did real sales.
She was a registered nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he did real sales and took real shits all at the same time. He's a good multitasker. That's impressive. When you come to my house and you sell me food and you take a shit in my driveway, I gotta respect that. That's pretty ballsy. Could you imagine you go outside after the person like, and then you're like looking at this like, is that mud?
No, know immediately it's not mud.
Is it dog shit?
I can't remember what year it was, but it was one of the last years that management made us park and walk out front at Manor.
Yeah.
So that's probably like either right before maybe it was like maybe 2018, 2019. I don't know. Either way, we all went out front. At the end of the night, we had to go out as a group. And it was liquid. It was a liquid puddle of diarrhea about 3 feet from my car. And I was like, look, guys, we literally scared the shit out of somebody. But you knew that wasn't melted chocolate. Like, You were like, I know for a fact that is somebody took a shit here.
Yeah. And that's what you do with Eric's comment. He says, just blame it on the dog. That's what Amber Heard did. Yeah, just blame it on the dog.
Yeah.
The dog did it.
Well, right, but just be smarter than Amber Heard and make sure that the dog is big enough to take the shit.
Isn't that nuts? It's like, yeah, yes, a human-sized shit's going to come out of a little dog's anus. The dog could barely he was probably like a quarter size of that turd in the bed.
Even Johnny had a hard time keeping a straight face when he was fucking testifying about that turd part.
He knew. He's like, that's fucking...
Because it's absolutely preposterous to try to blame a fucking grown woman poo on a fucking tiny dog.
Yeah, the dog.
Tiny dog.
That little dog didn't have any shit left in him. That turd was the dog's lifespan of shit that he would have ever taken in his life.
Even mid-sized dog shit has a certain size and shape, and it ain't the same as a human. I don't know what world she's living in.
Well, God forbid she has a little bit of Taco Bell and it's not solid. Now we have a problem, even more of a problem.
Well, was this guy, did he do a solid?
I don't know that. I don't know that answer.
That's not the... Okay.
But I do know that when he was in the middle of this, the customer actually came outside to ask for something else. He's like, no, don't come over here. I'm working I'm grabbing some product out of the truck here. So he got, I don't know how he got away. I don't know how he did this without getting caught. That, to be honest with you, the scenario is pretty impressive.
It's super impressive because my brother says that this is a common problem for joggers. You'll be jogging and all of a sudden your body's like, yeah, I want to take a shit right now. And you're like on a trail. You're on a trail somewhere.
Right now's the time.
So it'll be funny. So like we'll drive through like these little towns nearby our lake house. Yeah. And my brother will be like, I shit behind that sign. But you go behind something like you're like, oh, I'm about to shit myself. Let me go to that, like that tree line over there. Like, you don't just shit next to the truck in the driveway.
Yeah.
Where a kid, like, what if a bus had pulled up? Could you imagine if a fucking school bus had pulled up to drop off little Johnny?
Johnny.
And you're fucking squatting there doing a deucer. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's quite a...
No wonder this company's out of business.
See, the RN, hers wasn't a liquid shit. It was a solid.
Yeah.
And her and her husband were at Blockbuster, and it was like something that they, they often did. And he said all of a sudden she was rushing him, and he couldn't figure out why. She's just like, just fucking pick something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so she rushes him. He ends up picking something. They get out to the parking lot, and then all of a sudden, like, she had been all rushy up until they got into the parking lot, and then she was just like, "You want to go for ice cream?" Like, we're like, and he's just like, "Where did the fucking sense of urgency go?" Well, she let the turd rolled out clean, out her shorts,
the shorts,
and she was ready for a fucking soft serve.
Soft, yeah, it's like Cold Stone.
So it's
like Cold Stone.
Yeah.
I
still would have wanted to go home.
I still
feel like I would have wanted to go home.
I remember
even if
when
it wasn't a squirter.
Yeah, I remember when 2 Girls 1 Cup came out, and
and
it was like a huge thing. And then we went to Cold Stone one time, and there was 2 girls working there at the time by themselves, and I'm like, oh, this is where they did it. This is where they filmed it.
This is where. So here's my. So here was my side theory on that. Is that really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that really?
I think so.
Or is it that a product was
There's that word
filled
again.
in and then pushed back out?
I don't know, but I would venture to say that
Because
it was
to
probably
me it looked
real.
like somebody fucking got a pudding enema.
Yeah, maybe.
And then she just went, I'm not saying it still was sanitary. I'm just saying, was
Either
it
which way.
full fecal?
I think so. People, I mean, look at the guy who was fucking horses and got killed.
There are people who probably don't. I'm sorry. I must have too much.
Mr. Hands, by the way, go check it out.
I must have a little too much hypochondriac in my body.
Just doing that brought me back to the video.
Did it really?
It brought me back to that video. This video. Yep. It brought me back to this moment. God damn it. This video's just horrible. Ruined it. It just ruined everything. Now every time I see fingers and thumbs like that, it's just going to be this video in my head. Horrible.
Yep.
Horrible. Well, what are you going to do? People do some weird shit and they want to carry their loved ones. They want to carry their loved ones and
all that stuff.
The blood's a little crazy too, but
I had actually considered doing the ash thing in a piece of jewelry or something, a little bit of ashes of a loved one.
Yeah.
But not
butt plug
fluids.
Not butt plug putting in the,
I'm not
that
butt
lady,
plugging
that girl.
Dylan or anybody else.
I want to hold him close to my anus for the rest of eternity. Eric says, nah, it's the Dutch. They are really into that sort of thing. Well, I mean, look, let's be honest. People get Cleveland Steamers on a regular basis, and we just don't know about it because they're not filming it. People like weird shit. It's okay to like weird shit. We don't kink shame here. However, if you're going to put a video out there online of you doing some weird shit like that, expect some really fucked up things to come your way.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Laura, she says, love you, Eric, but I'm not doing that. The F. Listen, all I'm going to say is this. If you really want to keep your loved ones close after they're no longer here, maybe don't put them in a butt plug and put them up your ass or put some special sauce in a fucking jewelry.
Earrings, a bracelet, a little locket. I'm okay. You know what I mean? And it doesn't need to be the fluids.
No, don't put the fluids.
Please,
no fluids.
Just pick a femur. I have more respect for somebody who's like, I'm just keeping the skull. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put your skull on my shelf. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Right? Yeah. It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. My kids will be like, come on, Mom.
Not the fucking
really?
skull.
I'm like, really? You sure you don't? Because you could just let's get it all cleaned up. You can put it, you can mount it, put a couple of flowers in the background.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah,
I'm sure Victoria's going to be like, fuck no.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we had more time. There's one more topic I wanted to get to, but we'll get to it another time.
I was going to say, we can do it in a few weeks. Just hold the gem. Is it
gem? It is a gem.
Is it a nice little gem?
Yeah,
but you got to get some hibachi though.
I do, and maybe what I have to. Well, I don't want to give away anything. We'll talk about it.
It would take too long.
It would take way too long, and I don't want to overdo it.
Yeah.
It might just end up going way over, and that wouldn't be cool. You know?
Yeah, no. You gotta go fucking see like we were talking earlier. You gotta go get the onion volcano of fire. You know, little rice ball thrown at you.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that.
Hell no.
You know, that'd be the last thing anybody wants to do is miss out on that. Mm-hmm. So, Eric, Laura says the locket thing is fine. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do the locket thing, yeah, I mean that's I guess, but the butt plug and the little heart with the cum in it, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just the 2G1C intro for a full Dutch corn videos. That's Jesus Christ. The Dutch, I'm sure, probably do some crazy things. You gotta understand, Europe's a different world. You know because you've seen it. You've lived there.
Oh yeah.
Not Dutch, but Germans and stuff.
Oh yeah, boobs. Boobs are everywhere.
Boobs are everywhere.
You go to your first public pool and there's a 85-year-old man just basking in all of his glory, and you're like, oh,
chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what they do over there.
They don't give a shit.
No, they don't. But you know what you can do? You can go to the M-Balm Effect YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and smash that bell to get all notifications. I'm sorry for all of you who have been missing the live shows. not getting the updates and all that stuff, and not getting the post reach. I wish I could help you on that. It's Facebook, it's whatever, but the best way to understand when we go live, YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the bell, you get all of it there. Yeah. And you can go ahead and shop if you want to go support the show and represent the dirty. TME hoodie 2026 is out right now. It's a pullover, it's nice and beautiful, and it's $34.99. And you can get it over at the mbalmeffect.com. And you can do all that while watching and listening to the show and all the other episodes that we've had. Aside from Rebecca coming on next week, which I'm excited about, I have another special guest coming, and I am not going to announce anything until this episode is done. I think it makes sense to do this in a recorded format because I think the stream side of it would get a little distracting for not only myself, but the guests and all that. And so just bear with me. It is going to be an episode you're not going to want to miss. And I mean that. Like, Rebecca, don't miss it. Don't miss the one after that either. Because it kind of goes hand in hand, if you catch my drift. So just be on the lookout for that. It's coming. And I am honored wholeheartedly to have these guests on. Because I know that with everything going on currently with specific situations, this is something that's not going to be easy. And it is going to be a very important conversation that needs to be had. Because I think that a lot of the stuff that goes on the internet washes away the reality of it. Yep. And I think that this is going to, and I would hope to say, bring light to what happens outside of the internet realm and what happens in real life when you interact with people that are going through something that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, just horrifying. So just keep your eyes and ears open. That episode will be coming, down the pipeline. But again, next week, March 14th, Rebecca Mearns in studio talking about what she's been doing behind the scenes, advocating for Sam Nordquist and her fiance, Tim Miller. And I'm going to be honored for myself to be able to sit down and talk with her about what she's got going on too. So it is going to be a couple heavy episodes, so to speak. So, which once in a while we need it. Yeah. We like to joke around on the show, but there's obviously more to it than just that. But until then, we hope you enjoy your weekend. We're going to go enjoy some hibachi, hopefully get some rice balls in my eyes and in my mouth. Oh, yeah. I like to deep throat those rice balls and have some...
Gotta get them...
Sake. Yeah. Sake. Yeah. Eric says, great feed today. Have a great evening, y'all. Thank you, Eric, for joining us. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for everybody that's joined us here. Annalise, everybody in between. And for all of you who have joined us after we went live, thanks for checking us out. And we will see you on the next one. I hope everyone has a great week. This is the M-Balm Effect. Bye.
Bye.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. It's a good thing no one got seriously hurt.
Oh my God!
Whoops, spoke too soon. Don't get too wrecked. See you on the next one.
The M-Balm Effect.